Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Drive for 5. We are Yummy Socials. I'm Nicole.
I'm Anthony.
We're going to talk for 5 minutes. We're going to set a timer on our phone while we drive around, and then when it goes off, we have to stop, no matter where we're at.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Them's the rules. Hit that timer.
All right.
All right, I have a fun topic I want to talk about today.
Okay.
Something that you do that I don't particularly like to do, and I want your honest opinion on it. When you post on TikTok and it has the watermark, and then you use that video to post on Instagram and it has the TikTok watermark. It's smart work, it's quick work, but do you think it hurts the reach when Instagram sees that TikTok watermark on the post?
I don't know. I've definitely heard that it does, but I was also just listening to or watching a video last night on TikTok, and I forget who the creator was, but I've seen his videos a bunch of times, and He's a multi-million TikTok, creator. And he was giving a speech at a conference, and he put up on the screen a list of all of the things that you're supposed to do when posting a video. So all the things they say: use hashtags, edit within the video or within the app, like all of those things that they say, hey, here's what you need to do if you want to get a lot of views. And he did all of those things, or he listed all those things, and he said, we don't follow any of those rules when we post videos, and we still get millions of views. And one of the things he had in there was like the watermark.
So I feel like you already know what I'm going to say because I say this a lot about us. How did he start off, though? I think it's dangerous to follow the strategies of content creators. Personally, I think it's dangerous when they have millions of followers or even hundreds of thousands of followers when we're at 10,000, 15, 20,000. Do you think he was doing that, though, when he was at 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers? I don't know if the strategy works for the same level of page.
I think it works I think the strategy works for the same level. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it looks more professional to not have the watermark. But I think the strategy works the same, whether you have 5,000 or 5 million followers. The difference is the people that have 5 million followers have spent the time to learn what does and doesn't work. And so I think it's important to listen to what they say and advice like that.
Yeah, that's valid. I agree with that. They know what they're doing.
Right.
Okay, so you're saying doesn't matter if it's Mr. Beast or me. If I follow the strategies he's following, I should see some success. Doesn't matter that he's got millions of followers and I only have 6,000.
No.
In theory, it doesn't matter.
Right. I mean, unless you're a personal millionaire, you're not going to be able to create the same type of video that Mr. Beast does, so you can't just follow him exactly. However, you can follow his exact strategy in terms of thumbnail, speaking about YouTube specifically, thumbnail production and test and A and B testing with your thumbnails and how fast the video moves along and the different camera angles. And he has something crazy, like you have to have a different camera angle every 2 seconds or whatever. It's something ridiculous. So you can still follow that sort of a strategy and get really successful. It's going to take a lot of time and effort for sure, and you can do that and you don't have to spend $2 million on a video like he does.
I like that. I like that breakdown. So you can follow certain things that people like Mr. Beast are doing. Doesn't necessarily have to involve the budget, right? But you can do the camera angles, the times of days that he's posting, the amount he's posting, things like that. You're saying those kinds of things you can still do.
Well, YouTube is completely different than anything else on social media. YouTube, I mean, think about I'd love to find out what the average length of a YouTube video is, because obviously it's long-form content, but let's just say it's 10 minutes. What's the average Instagram or TikTok video?
15 to 30 seconds.
Okay, so people are going to consume 100 Instagram or TikTok videos a day, right? Maybe they're going to...
My wife does 800.
Right. Maybe 1 to 2 or 3 YouTube videos. So I think the strategy, those particular strategies are far more important on YouTube than they are on TikTok or Instagram. I think on TikTok and Instagram, the most important thing is your content just has to be great. You have to put out a great video that people are going to want to watch. And the hashtags and the watermarks and all those other things are really not that important.
I like how this conversation circled back to, like, we're talking about YouTube and like different platforms, not just Instagram, not just Facebook. And we're talking about like what works for all of them. And you're using your content to use on every platform, right? So that's like.
And there it is.
I really wanted to say that last sentence. I'm not going to do it though because we're going to follow the rules. All right. You want to say goodbye to the people?
Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.